Alright, I got the Anycubic LCD Resin 3D printer. Got it in the mail today. They're getting nowhere anymore. They're pretty affordable. Gonna pay about 250 bucks. That's the cheap part. Maintenance on these things. What I mean by maintenance is the consumables, your resin and all that. I've already found that that's going to be the major expense with these. An ongoing pain. It's not like our FDM printers, you know, give 10 bucks, 15 bucks for a whole roll of filament that lasts, God, quite a while, depending on your prints. But I'll be doing an unboxing on this printer. So first thing out of the box, it's nicely wrapped, styrofoam, plastic wrap. Got it on Amazon. It was like 2-day delivery, free shipping. So, okay, first off, first thing you're gonna see is they're gonna give you some papers. Looks like instructions. They're gonna give you a mask, a scraper, some screws, and some rubber gloves and some tools in the first package. Looks like it passed QC. I think they actually test it for like so many hours or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Here's your power supply, and it's American. That's good, because I did not specify. They give you a little tool, little Allen wrench, and a interesting. Do not remove if red light blinking. It's a USB drive, thumb drive, little cap on it, pretty neat. Oh, and a credit card, after sale service card. Man, pretty nice. Okay. I guess I can stand it up, slide the top off that dude, and there she is. Nice. Anycubic LCD Resin 3D printer. That's all that was in the box. Looks like right out of the box I'm already noticing. See the wobble? These things have adjustable feet, apparently. So that's nice. That'll help a lot. Doesn't look like it came with a level, so that may be something I'll have to dig up in the garage. And because I'm sure you want this thing pretty darn level. So what I'll do later is lay a level on here and check it this way and that way, and adjust the feet to compensate and get it square and level. And that'll help with the resin vat and all that. Because if it's not level, then your resin vat's going to be, you know, if it's tilted, your resin's going to be more on this side. So we want to fix that. Let's open this dude up now. Let's see. Hey, and I really like it. It's solid. It's like metal. I like that. Very nice. Figure out how to open this dude up. Open it up. Very nice. Wow. For 258 bucks. Tell you what, I don't know how they make this crap for that. You know, I work in a machine shop, and I see the stuff like this made every day. And I'm telling you right now, the amount of work that's involved in making this is incredible. But you know, we are talking China here. The labor there is different than here, the labor laws, and so they don't make any money there. So they're able to export goods to U.S. for cheaper cost. So right off the bat, here's the as you've probably seen in other videos, have your Anycubic resin. This is where the print is actually going to build from as it goes down into the vat. So this should slide out. Loosen that guy up. Yep. Here's your vat. That is nice. Looks like anodized aluminum. Very nice. Excellent job. Very good craftsmanship. I'll give you a close-up here in a minute of everything. Just slide that dude back in there. Here's some more, there's some kind of, let's see what this is. I'm not totally sold on what this is. Let's see. Filters. They give you extra filters. Cool. I guess so you can pour your unused resin back into your resin bottle. That's awesome. That's nice. That crap is not cheap. I'm amazed. Quality. That is heavy. And the machining on it is just absolutely perfect. They're holding very nice tolerances. That is so nice. No tool marks, no imperfections. Just absolute perfection. Incredible. That is incredible. The whole thing. No flaws. I just don't know how they do it. It's a very good company. Very, very good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and power it on. Pick that up in a minute. You just plug it in, like so. Got a nice little plug-in, typical plug-in. 120 right into your wall. That's convenient. So I had to utilize a power cord outlet. So just gonna plug it in the back. Oh, here's your on-off switch and USB connection here. Turn it around. Plug that bad boy in. And flip the switch here in a second. Let me turn it to you. Turn it on. And power. There we go. Photon. It comes on. And let's see what we can see here. Zoom this dude in. Okay, we have print, system, tools. Zoom in a little bit more. Okay, we got system. Is it touchscreen? Sure is. You got language, service, info. Info is the system, the version, the ID number. You have your volume here. You can turn it up or down if you don't like the beeping. Return. Tools. You have move Z, stop, UV detection, and Z0. And that looks like that's about it. And that's all you need, your basic functions. Zeroing it out. You ain't got to deal. It's not 3-axis, so you don't have to deal with that. It's just one. It just goes up and down on your Z-rail. And I put a little play in there, but super tight. Everything's rigid. Very nice quality. I love it. Well, let's see this thing work. Okay, I'm gonna probably follow the directions. One side's in Chinese, and the other side's in Chinese. Look at this other one. Chinese. Okay, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to just take off the film on this dude. Probably going to clean that with alcohol. Make sure that it's clean, good adhesion. I have some tissue here with 91% isopropyl. Go ahead and clean that. There's a little dirt on it. I don't know if you can see that. That's to be expected. Okay. This is going to be placed on there, so it looks like I need to turn the machine back on. I'm going to raise my Z up, so that way I can attach the bed. So tools, move Z, and it looks like we're going up. I don't know where home is. Let's see where home is. Looks like home is all the way down. Okay, that's not where we want to go. Oh, yeah, cool. It's got an auto level. That's nice. All right. Push that a couple times. Get it all the way up. I'm not seeing much movement on there. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and blow the dust. There's some dust. Now, these do have some kind of film on them I guess if you're wanting to record or something, we can peel these films off of here. They left it on avoid scratches and whatnot. So there's film on the inside of this wall. Go ahead and remove that. That's really nice of them to leave that on there. Keep the fingerprints and dirt, dust, all that crap. A pair of little pliers here. Some of it didn't peel off. Have to get some tweezers. This is a soft shirt. Just gonna wipe the front of that off. Yeah, I got those two, the walls off. I'll go ahead and take the top off. Whatever they're cutting this out with, very accurate, and so there's no wiggle room to get your nail under the paper hardly. That's nice. A lot of people talk smack about Chinese products. What they don't realize is everything we use nowadays electronically is either Japanese or Chinese. So I'm grateful. That somebody is trying to bring this to the world at an affordable price, and they're able. But I don't really approve of the methods. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this so that way the set screw won't be in the way. Go ahead and lock it down. I want to put a good grip on it. Tighten the snot out of it. Feels good and snug. And one thing I saw in the directions, they say to make sure that all these screws on the bottom of that vat is tight. So that way, because if it's loose, that resin will drip out from underneath, and that'd be bad. It'll ruin your printer. Your bed will seal to the LCD screen, and your printer will be finished. That'd be an awful first time experience. So, on the right Allen wrench here. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, these are loose, so that's a good thing. I saw that. I wonder why that's loose. I wonder why I just tighten it up. So I'm not gonna crank down real hard or anything. I'm just gonna snug them up. Goodness. Let me do it one more time, just for a charm. Go back around one more time. Okay. So I tighten the screws on the vat. Go ahead and clean it now. Get the soft shirt. Good and clean. That's good and clean. I think I need to zero out the bed now. Level it. Oh, that's what I forgot. Before you tighten that, you need to level your bed. So loosen that dude back up. Okay. Then we gotta level this somehow. Let's see. Z0. This reset the Z. Cancel. Okay. I'm just gonna grab like maybe one of these pieces of paper that came with it. Let's see. Something that'll cover the bed. Let me get a piece of paper here. Just regular notebook paper. About 3/1000ths of an inch. Just gonna lay that dude in there. I'll move it down. We're gonna work our way back down. Set it to 1 millimeter, 0.1. Let's go 1 millimeter. It's a little tight, so bring it up. Okay, it's loose. So this side over here is loose, but this side's catching. Go ahead and snug it up and see what happens. instructions here. Oh, they open up. All right. There's a screw here. To level the Z. Remember how I said it was loose on that one side? So we'll go ahead and tighten crap out of that. And then loosen this. And lower that dude down until you feel resistance. Yeah, it's grabbing now. Okay. Now it says to tighten that center Allen up as tight as possible. So I'm going to hold down with 2 fingers, one on each side there, and tighten that up as it's parallel to the bed. Now what they mean as tight as possible is, I don't know, because I could probably break the thing, so I don't know. Just use your sense. I would say snug the crap out of it. Okay, now raise it back up. Make sure you go the right way. Okay. Put it on big. Sweet. We're going back up. Let's go home. See what happens. Boom. Boom. Okay, it's home. I'm noticing that my bed is not straight on with the screen. I'm going to show you what I mean. See that? Now I'm sure that can be adjusted with these 4 screws. So hopefully, I don't really like that. I'm gonna break it loose. Let's see if there's any adjustment. So I would like to get as much build volume as I can. Yeah, there's really not much adjustment there. So not enough to make it perfect. It's crooked. But I can get it closer. I'm gonna set this back down and tighten those 4 back up. Now hold it straight as possible. Tighten the snot out of it. stripped. I'm gonna home it again. Okay. I'm gonna go up. Push about 10 times. That ought to get us high enough. We'll go ahead and slide the bat back in there. So I want to send it down. I'm not going to press home. I'm curious if it's going to fit in there properly. Before I do anything crazy, I'm going to just kind of send it down in it and kind of watch it. Because if you press home and it goes all the way down in that dude and it's not aligned properly, it's probably going to tear something up. So I'm going to just kind of ease it down in there. And I didn't tighten the bat down, so that way if it does bump it, it'll kind of push it out of the way. Yeah, looks like there's plenty of room down in there. Okay. Let me show you. Plenty. I'm gonna go ahead and hit home. Excellent. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and install the knob. They gave us a knob for the door here. Certain which one. Probably a little one. That way we can access. All right, so I put the knob on. What I'm gonna do now is, now that I've got everything leveled the way I want it, I should have done it already, but I'll pull this back out. I wanna send this home. Put the piece of paper under it. I want to feel. Yeah, there's a little bit of resistance. I'm going to put it on 0.1 and go down just like twice. 1, 2. Probably too much. Go up 1. I like that. There's enough resistance that I can't push the paper back in, but I can easily pull it out. Both sides feel the same. One side's not looser than the other, so we're good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to the Z equals 0. Press that, and it says this reset the Z0 position. Continue. Hit confirm. Boom. That's your new Z0. Okay? Go back to move Z. Put it on 10 and press up. Make sure you press up. Take your paper out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go up 5 times. That ought to give me enough clearance to get the bat in. Okay. That's up high enough. I can now slide my bat in. We're good. Okay. I'm going to now install the software onto my computer. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the printer for now. I want to install all the software on my printer from the USB drive that was provided in the package, and we should be good to go. All right, fixing to install the software on my computer. Here's the thumb drive. Just stick it in the side here. Okay. Pull it up. I'm going to go to the first one, the file English, Photon. Double click. I'm going to go to Photon slicing software. Double click. I'm running Windows. Double click. I have a 64-bit, so I'm going to choose the second one. Double click. You want to make change? Yes. English. Next. Yep, I agree. Install. Let it do its thing. Finish. And there you go. If you're familiar with Cura or the other, what is it, just Slicer softwares, it looks so far pretty similar to Cura. So now we're just going to import models and whatnot in here. So that'll be for another video, but I just wanted to show you guys how I installed it. So here's the slicing software that we're going to import a model and choose how we're going to hold on to it and let it slice it and send it over to the printer, just like a normal FDM printer, I'm assuming. And that should be pretty straightforward there. I figure while we're here, I might as well give you a sample. I'm gonna double click. Their sample file that they provide us with is that Anycubic cube. This is what it's gonna look like. So normally on an FDM printer, on the slicer, it will actually show the full model. It looks like I just opened this up. This is the first time I've ever seen this kind of software. It looks like I just have this green dot here. I believe this is that Anycubic square. And so I can take this over here in the corner of my screen. I can slide this bar up and it's showing me the layers. So this is the part as it's snapping pictures and curing the resin. So you can see it over there on the side, how it's slicing through the layers, going through the layers that are going to be cured. That's pretty neat. I just want to show you guys that. I'm going back down, forward. That's pretty neat how that works. It's similar to what we were already doing on the other style printers, just with resin and light. Pretty sweet. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to try it. One more thing, as soon as you plug in your USB and this pops up, if you go to this second PDF one here, the Photon English, if you double click on that, that'll take you to a website, and what it is the user manual for your machine. So if you have any questions or whatever, not a website, but a PDF file on within. So it'll take you to all the stuff you need to know about your printer. So all the instructions. So that's pretty awesome, pretty nice of them. So all your user manual, instead of printing out in a book, it's all right here on the thumb drive. And so it takes you straight to it. So overall, how do I rate this printer? Well, from the unboxing and the first impression, the experience that I received from that, I would give this a rating from 1 to 10. From my experience, I would probably say, I would probably say 8.5. And 8.5 being that the build plate was crooked. So if there was any way for them to, if there's any way for them to fix that problem, to just have it perfect from the start, that would be a total 10, no, hands down. But being that I had to correct that was kind of disappointing there. I wouldn't say that was quite the word, but it's kind of not as user friendly. But as far as appearance goes, it's 100% spot on. This is a beautiful printer. Looks good. Although it is my first resin printer, so I have zero background with these types of printers, I'm very impressed with the workmanship put and quality put into this build. I'm very impressed. It's very beautiful, and it was very simple to understand and assemble. So I may no, that'll be a different review. On my review of the actual printing, I'll give another review and give that a rating from 1 to 10, how I feel about the quality and the experience that I had with the printing of it in comparison to an FDM printer.